What's up, guys? Welcome to JMac Sports Cards. My name is Jason. Thanks for tuning into another video. A little bit late on getting this one out. This is going to be the top 10 CSG 10 perfect sales on eBay from the month of September 2022. Like I said, apologize about the delay on getting this out. Been a little bit busy, so wasn't able to follow this one up. I did the BGS Black Label top 10 from September, and also did the SGC Gold Label. Now we're going to take a look at, now I want to say CSG is fairly new to grading sports cards. They are a longtime veteran in the collectible space. You can see what the 10 perfect, the new label looks like there. It's black with gold lettering, looks pretty decent. The lead grader there is from Beckett, so it does have a kind of a look and a feel of the BGS Black Label, but it looks pretty good. I will say though, data was very sporadic, not a lot of sales. You actually see that, we move here, there were only 8 sales of CSG 10 perfect labels. So this is a top 8 list, not a top 10, unfortunately. And like I said, I don't believe they're getting respected quite as much yet. And they also, I didn't actually dive into the data on how many total there are, but I think they're not giving these out very often. The same with the others, with the BGS and SGC. They've just been around a lot longer, so there's more of them out there. So anyway, that's it. This is a top 8 list, not a top 10. Maybe next month we'll get to 10. And I think people may be having a hard time wording these and listing these properly on eBay, as people are just learning the nomenclature of CSG. So these probably aren't as sought after. It might be a good arbitrage long term play to pick some of these up, because you'll see these aren't amassing the multiples that SGC and BGS are quite yet. So coming in here at number 8, we jump into it with, you can see, so this is the old label they did on their old green label, which they've done away with and moved to a black and white label. So in a little bit more streamlined, smaller label as well. So you can see this one is a 21 Topps game within the game, Key Brian Hayes rookie. And the funny thing about this one is this was a listing where you can see down at the bottom here, it says there's 2 sales. So this seller actually had 4 perfect 10s. 2 of them have been sold at a fixed price of $34.99 a piece. And there were no PSA, SGC, or BGS, just gem mint sales. This is probably a dollar card and no one has graded it with the other companies yet. So, and I think that kind of the theme repeats itself a couple times throughout this. Here's number 7, but just to kind of to tie that up, yes, they've always done perfect. Before they did perfect, and if it got 3 10s that they did, I'll go back. So if it got 3 10s and a 9.5, they used to do pristine 10 and a perfect 10, like BGS does pristine and pristine black label. So, but now they moved to only gem mint 10 and a perfect 10. Number 7 here, we got a 2021 Topps Now Ha Seong Kim. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. I don't follow baseball that heavy, but you can see it's perfect 10 here. Same story. There are no PSA, SGC, or BGS gem mint sales of this. And again, it's probably a $1 or $2 card, so no one's graded it yet. But good looking card, and this sold for $70 on September 15th. So, when you think about that multiple, there's kind of a lot, that it's $1 plus what, 12 to 15, depending on when it was submitted. So $13 to $16 all in on, and getting 70 is pretty good return. So not bad. Coming in here at number 6, we got a 21 Bowman Draft Marcelo Mayer, and this sold for $150 on September 25th. Same story, and there are no PSA, SGC, BGS gem mint sales. probably again $1 card, $1 or $2. But if you look down at the bottom, it says there is one base card that sold in an SGC in the past 365 days, and it happened to be an SGC 10 pristine gold label. It sold for $350 on June 24th, which triples the sale price of this SGC 10 perfect label. So like I said, I don't think CSG is really demanding the respect or the multiples that SGC and BGS are yet. Coming in here at number 5, we have a 2020 Topps Chrome Tatis Jr. Refractor, and this sold for $180 on September 24th. Now there were several PSA 10 sold for around $20 to $40 in September of 2022. As we all know, he was injured. So someone took a big chance on this one, buying this for $180, but pretty high multiple on it, and so this seems to me to be pretty risky at $180 when you can get a PSA 10 for $20 to $40. So it is what it is, though. Number 4, we got another old CSG Perfect 10 label, Ronald Acuna Jr. and rookie Allen and Ginter Topps rookie. This one sold for $199 on September 24th. This one demanded quite a multiple as well. Several PSA 10 sold in the $30 to $35 range in September. So again, I try to do apples to apples if there's sales in the same month of the competitors in JMac sales. Then I like to look at those, and there were in PSA 10s. So this one commanded another real hefty premium that I don't know if that's a good buy or not, but so I've heard some in the CSG community. I followed them pretty hard when they were coming on the scene, and a lot of people in that community think the green label, the old green perfects, will carry a lot of weight. I personally don't really agree with that, but that's just my take on it. I think these new black with gold trim will hold a lot more value than the greens. That's just me, though. Number 3 here, coming in at number 3, we got a 21 Topps Now UEFA Champion League Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the GOATs of soccer. And this sold for $239.99 on September 24th. There have been a couple of PSA 10 sales of this card recent, but none in the same month of September. On October 19th, there was a sale for $49.99, and on October 3rd, there was a sale for $30. So this was quite a multiple, and I think you would definitely see this on some of the alt sports with SGC and CSG here. A lot of these alt sports are choosing to grade with SGC and the CSG and companies that are a little cheaper. At the time they were. Now it's all kind of balancing out with grading prices dropping so dramatically. Coming in here at number 2, we got this is a beaut. This is an awesome card. Never seen it, but I like it. Wouldn't mind having one. A couple of them, maybe even just raw. But here you go, a CSG 10 perfect label sold for $349.99 on September 20th. And so this one is one where it didn't command a premium at all because there were 2 SGC 10 JMac sales, just JMac, not pristine, not gold label, in September of $225, and one actually sold for a penny more, sold for $350 in September of this card in the SGC 10, and then several PSA 10s sold between $220 and $300. So in this case, actually the highest selling JMac card was a SGC 10 here. So this one beat out PSA, and this perfect label, sold for the same as a SGC 10, which is pretty crazy. And then coming in at number 1, we got a 2019 Leaf Flash Forward Autographs Anthony Loupe. Good looking auto. Can't make out if it's a sticker or on card, but again, my same opinion would apply here. This sold for $550, and I personally not a big fan of Leaf. So I'm sure this guy's pretty talented, but this is a non-licensed product, and but I do want to point out too, I'll show here that, and you can see that there's raw card sales ranging from $33 to $100 over the past year of this card. So demanded a pretty multiple. Here's the back of, and they all look like this, but I wanted to highlight this, what CSG 10 Perfects look like. They do all have the subgrades on the back like this. This is CSG did away with subgrades except for on the Perfect label. They still put them, and I wanted to show this one because this has the autograph on it, and so this got a 10 autograph. So all 10s, 5 10s actually. So pretty neat card. But again, me personally, not a big fan of non-licensed Loupe products. So here we go. So if you guys are interested, jump down into the video description below. There is a affiliate link I have partnered with Loupe, and you can get a $10 credit on your first purchase. It will be credited back once you spend $10, and that link will be down in the video description below, and that does help out the channel. Appreciate you considering that. And then finally, here's the wrap up. There's the top 10/top 8. So not a bad group here. And if I had to probably choose one of these that I would, that's a buy, would be that Mike Tyson, because the SGC 10s and PSA 10s are selling for essentially the same. So seems to me that would be the play in this list. What are your thoughts? Which one would you buy, and which one is your favorite here in the list? And what is your thoughts overall on these CSG Perfect 10 black and gold labels? So anyway, that's all I got on this one. Like I said, I'll be doing this monthly on BGS black labels, SGC 10 gold pristine labels, and then these CSG Perfect labels. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button if you're enjoying it, and also turn on the bell to get notified. That's all I got. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. Doses.